I got some announcements. First of all, the Thanksgiving. Bear with me because I started sending them out, and now they're flagging my card for security purposes. You know how that goes, right? So I'm working on it. I know, and I don't know why. Hi, Pineapple, and I don't have time to fuck with it. Fuck, it's in my iPad. I got half the orders done, okay? Yesterday, when I started doing the deliveries, okay? I didn't, hi Big Bangs, I hope everything's all right. So what I did not factor into this equation, because I just assumed all of the stores were different, how could they be sold out? It was nothing but a fucking headache. It took me about 4 hours to get 5 orders done. Okay? That was not gonna work for me. I don't have the time to do that. So I posted a video yesterday asking for people to send me payment apps. I started sending them now. Let me back up a second. Hi, so that I could explain how we got there. What I did was I was sending you the payment that I would have spent if I ordered the food, right? They flagged me after I got like half of them done. It's a security measure, I guess. So I had a couple. Hi, Joni. I know that my camera's cloudy. Just I don't know how to fix it. I'm not going into all that right now. I don't know how to fix it. I spoke to both Venmo and Cash App because it's kicking back. The payment is going through and then it's kicking back to me. There's like 3 or 4 that have failed. Hi, Veda. How are you? I'm guessing that it was delivered. So if you haven't gotten the payment from me yet, just give me some time. I literally just hung up the phone with Cash App as I was coming live. I don't know why they're doing it, but they're blocking it. So I probably have like 10 or 15 left. So just give me some time. I had Venmo reset my account. I'm hoping that by the time I get off this live, I could just finish them. Hi, JC. Hi, Lynn. For somebody trying to throw a wrench, you did nothing, babe. We still fed almost 300 people. What have you done? Just wondering. Yeah, I had to shut it down. Hi, Vegas. I had to shut it down. I planned on leaving it open for 24 hours. I got too many submissions. I had to shut it down. I answered this in my comment section, I think yesterday. There were a couple of people in my email asking me to remove them from the list because for whatever reason they got EBT, they didn't need it anymore, whatever. Hi, Spada. So there were quite a few people removed, but we still did it. We still did it. So, did you really do anything? I don't think you did. But if you have not, there was quite a few that I didn't get a payment app for. So if you already emailed me, meaning I have a log of everybody that emailed, everybody that donated, everything is there. Your name is already on that list. Check your email because I need a payment app for when they let me keep sending people money. But I did get a good amount of them done. No, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. Can someone get help since, what do you mean? Since someone, so there are people that backed out, but hi, Nikki, before I did the final math, okay? Hold on, I'll try to explain it as much as I can. They were already out before I did the math. You understand? I'm trying to look for, where's that little, I'm looking, y'all. Give me a second. So, the math did not count them. Does that make sense? And it's still $2,000. But, yeah, and I'm not, I know people asking me about Christmas. I'm not doing Christmas, y'all. I really think that this is the last time I'm going to do this. Because it's always, no matter, hi Kim, no matter how much I plan for it, there's always a problem. Always. And I just don't have the time. And I know that there's a lot of people in my email because I didn't respond. As long as you emailed me before when I shut it down, you were included. It is so much work. It is so much work. And that's, so when I emailed this morning, if they didn't answer me with the payment app, when I emailed them, I told them I can't answer everybody. It's just not it's not possible. And I really thought about asking somebody to help me, but I really get uncomfortable about the personal information, because people are legit. Somebody accidentally sent me their credit card number instead of like the number linked to their Venmo. And when I seen it come across my screen, I was like, no, what are you doing? You know, like I don't, it's a lot of work, and I can't put, I wouldn't, I don't think there's anybody that I trust that much. Hi, Cal, because it's not fair to me to risk. You see the way people fucking flip and backstab around here? What do I look like putting that in somebody's hands that I don't know if they're going to do the right thing with it? And then that falls on me, right? I'm not doing that. Hi, Meepers. So, it sucks. It sucks. Don't get me wrong. I wish I had the help. But unfortunately, hi, Pinky. Unfortunately, there's just not a way that I can trust that hardcore, like, that information's not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing I could do about it. But there is somebody, hi Sandy. There is somebody that I do think I'm going to add because they did email. And I know I say it all the time. I appreciate you, Cal. I think that people, how to find out, I'm one person. And yesterday I was trying, y'all. I was trying with these fucking orders. I was trying, and everything is reported to CPS. Wait, well, hold on. Which one of you? Yeah, I was thinking about you the other day, and I meant to text you, but my wonky brain forgot. Which part? Because both of them are fucking yes, it's done. It's done. I am doing better, but I still have some, not Morgan Wallet. I still have some residual issues in my brain, and I'm working on it. I get better. The Thanksgiving probably wasn't the right thing to do because my brain, I got a new number, Ash. Hi, Lori. Both of those trash mothers, all situations were reported. All situations. There's quite literally nobody has to lift a finger. It's all done. It's all done. I've never seen this type of stuff, y'all. I never see wild behavior. I've never seen anybody. I've never seen. I know. I did. I was. Yeah, and she should be. She should be. There was somebody said something. I didn't see her today. But the judge was court ordered. Okay, I want to make this like really clear. Social media, off social media, both of you fucking morons. Off social media means off social media. Hi, Panini, how are you? Y'all can keep pushing that, all right? Y'all could keep pushing that. It's not going to end well for y'all. I don't understand. Thank you. I don't understand, and I use women loosely, okay? Loosely. All right. Hi, South Skittles. Hi, Crazy Chrissy. Yeah, you're telling me. I've never seen these people be so blatant. Lori Jones. I was referring to Lori Jones. I've never seen people be so blatant. Y'all have CPS has so much power. And y'all are just blatantly like, fuck y'all. I ain't doing what you want me to do. Hi, Alicia. And it's not about, I want to live my life. That's not what it's about. Because guess what? If you were doing the right thing, there wouldn't be a safety plan. Hi, baby blue eyes. It is. It's crazy. Is it not crazy? Hi. Is it not crazy to y'all? Because I know I'm not the only one that has like, past CPS involvement in active addiction, right? Did y'all not do everything? Like, am I the only one? Hi, grandbabies. Because I never would do that. And not even on the internet. Like, I was really private in addiction because I still had kids, right? So, like, I don't understand these people that are just like, fuck you, I'm going to do what I want, and you ain't gonna, they might take a minute to get to you because CPS is overrun, y'all. There's so, right, exactly, Tabby, that's what I'm like, are y'all good over there? Not just, both of them did it yesterday, both of them. Lori and Gabby. And Gabby, you're so worried about your life. You send strangers doxing your kid's school? What the fuck are you doing? These are people that you don't know. They're not your friends. You don't have any friends, bitch. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. And then she was sleeping when she was picked up. What the fuck are you doing, Lori? What are you doing? CPS is always going to give you a little bit of rope to hang yourself, and y'all are doing it. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. And then you want to blame. I would have deleted the app. Listen to me. If I had to deal with CPS one fucking time because of this app, you'd never see my face again. What are y'all doing? Hi, beautiful. Everything go okay? Judge is always going to side with, right? I never understand it. And then you get on this app and blame TikTok, and it's wild to me. You can't blame TikTok. Listen to me. I know y'all are gonna run with this one. CPS knocks at my door. Guess what? What do you want me to do? I'll do it. You want me to go to IOP? I'll go to IOP. You want to test my levels? You could test my levels. But you know what I never did? Told them, fuck you. I'm going to do what I want to do publicly in front of thousands of people, and there ain't a fucking thing that you're going to do about it, because I promise you, when push comes to shove, they're going to react. If you're not doing anything wrong, Finny, what's he doing? If you're not doing anything wrong, there's no safety plan. Right? There's no violation in the safety plan because you're doing what you should as a fucking mother. And it's not about people being perfect. No mother is perfect. We've all made mistakes. But guess what? You want to know the difference between us and y'all? We take responsibility for those mistakes. Y'all get on the fucking internet and blame everybody else. It's everybody else's fucking problem. No, it's your problem. Because the second that they knocked on that fucking door, you should have taken care of it. It's also not a fucking flex to be like, I got 90 CPS cases, bitch. It's not a flex that CPS has been involved with your children since they were born. That's not a fucking flex. What is wrong with y'all? Hi, sweeties. It blows my mind. And now I'm off on a tangent. Right, it's not the hate. I promise you it's not the haters' fault, y'all. And I was talking to somebody about this today. Because there was, when I got hit, right? So I really didn't go through, hi Waffles Lawyer, everything that had happened, right? I did that live about G, and I got hit 2 days later. So I never really talked about it. Now, the safety plan is 100% court ordered at this point in time. There's a video that I posted. You could go back the day that C was removed, right? Hi, Hot Mess. There were people that I was talking to on the back end, like while the situation was unfolding. And I was sick to my stomach watching this girl live. Hi, Colleen. Dancing and singing to fucking Disney songs. Knowing what was going on. It was making me physically ill. okay? It was making me ill. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with her? The day that he was taken, I'll find the video for you. The day that he was taken, okay, I posted a video. I didn't say much. I'll say that. I couldn't say much. But this video,
they do. They fail kids all the time. This kid has a fucking army. This kid...
I already knew. I already knew. She was dancing and she was singing, knowing what was going on the back end. It's crazy, and I get it. Parasocial relationship. I appreciate you. I'm sorry. I get it. Parasocial. I understand, but somebody's got to stand up for those kids. And whether I make what I got going on public or not, I'm still working, bitch. I'm not going to ignore that ever. There are people that are hitting me up about other situations all over TikTok. Hi, Crazy Bee. And I don't have any intentions on making my moves public ever again. But I point them in the right direction. I tell people where to go and how to help. But it blows my mind that Lori Jones knows she's not supposed to be on social media when she has visitation. She knows that, y'all. And she wanted to get on fucking TikTok so that people knew she was there. You know that they're going to yank your visitation for that, right? It blows. I'll never understand it. I'll never... It was hilarious, wasn't it? It was so funny. I'll never understand it. Who the fuck cares if TikTok knows? We knew. We just didn't say anything. And you're giving yourself the rope, and I promise you they're going to hang you. Is it worth it? It's not worth it to me. Because, like, my kids are the same, Philly born. My kids are grown. But if somebody told me, get off social media or you're never going to see your kids, guess what? It would be a done deal. And my kids are grown. It blows my fucking mind. It's like women that choose men over their kids. I'll never understand it. I will never get it. I don't get it. They should always come first. Always. And that's what's so crazy. It's like, I don't know. It blows my mind. It truly does blow my mind. But, oh, John and... John posted his DMs with Liar Boss, and they're hilarious. Just so, if you didn't see them. I don't know, KK. I don't know. On John's YouTube. It's funny as fuck. It's funny as fuck. Yeah, I laughed. Somebody asked me, he sent them to me yesterday, and somebody asked me if and I was like, I ain't giving that bitch no time. And so I messaged him and said, can you post them? Cheryl, they're so funny. Oh, Ash, I'll send them to you now so you have my new number. Hold on, I will, I can't play them. It's too much. Hold on. But, oh, I love Raquel.
Boss?
He posted it and he says, unhinged stalker threatens to throw wrench in holiday cheer. She said she was going to throw a wrench into my fundraising. Girl, you need a bigger wrench, but can you help me out a bit? And yeah, it was funny. I'll play the audio, but I'm not pausing for the messages.
Fire, boss fire, pants on fire. Look at what you just can't stop doing. You cannot stop being incorrect. You have an incessant need to be incorrect. I messaged you because I wanted you to stop posting my picture.
So real quick, just some context. They can't make up their minds over there. I don't know for sure. Lawyer Boss posted a video the other day saying that I was single again, of John with a female, okay? Wait a second. Y'all are gonna die. Because we laughed, just so you know, because the metadata, okay, 7/4/23. You're 2.5 years late, babe. 2.5 years late.
Form. As if I'm dating this girl that's in that picture. So am I with Margaret or am I dating this girl? Which is it? Because it doesn't seem to me like you can figure it out. And for somebody with such a large platform like yours of 900 people, I would just hope that you would want to push the correct narrative, to push the facts. I just don't think you're capable of it. As you can see in this text message here, and I learned from the best. See, I'm going to go ahead and screen record this and not take any snippets out of it for context, because I want the world to see how thoroughly incorrect you are all the time. The information that you so desperately seek is on your favorite villain's channel. It's called Boss Liar ESQ. Go check it out.
So funny. I was dying. Yeah, but so since we're on the topic, is she over there? Hi, Kid Cracks. She's over there doxing people's jobs. Hold on, y'all. I didn't know that. Hi, Chevy. But I thought that they didn't do that over there. I thought she didn't do that. Hi, Christy. How are you? Yeah, it's super weird. I don't really keep up over there, but I tried to go into her chat the other day because she was still trying to manipulate history. It's so, Stanulene, it is so embarrassing to me. And they're all arguing over there about me sharing somebody's nudes, and that never happened. I've never, you hear me? Never. Hi, Shay. I'm good. I've never had possession of anyone's nudes. Ever. That has never happened. You could try. I don't know if it'll come through. But it's so funny to me. When he sent them to me yesterday, I was giggling. I sure was. She tells him that she runs companies and travels for work. Yay, Steph! We're all part of the Clut Climbs. I love that. Oh my, Oxymoron, you didn't see him? I thought I dropped the link in the paid sub server. Struggles. I was dying laughing. Like, the whole thing is just wrong. And all of the proof of things that she's talking about, lying about, or being lied to, one or the other, it's all on my YouTube channel. Sometimes I reshare things so that they could find the proof, because they don't get it. It's so fucking weird to me. Thank you. It's so, hi Alexia, I hope you're doing all right. It's so fucking weird to me. Also, she says she always wins in court. Good. I know, I don't know how to fix it, but I'm not going to be very long because I do want to get back to the payments, because that's my concern. Right, and it's super weird to me. Like, I never talked about anybody's SA. Like, what are you talking about? She just lies to people. It's so weird. Thank you, sweetest candy. Like, I don't know. It's so weird to me. I'll never understand people that do shit like that, or people that try to rewrite history. Like, there was thousands of people that watched this shit go down, right? I don't even know if she knows how this started. It had nothing to do with Nicole. It had nothing to do with Nicole. I don't understand now. I don't understand why. Like, it blows my, yes, Tiffany, legit. I never spoke about her kids. Like, what the fuck? Fucking weird. It's like she rage baits using these really sensitive topics, hoping to get a response. And just for me, all right, I'm not giving you the views. Like, it's gross. It's weird to me. But if you think you could keep going, but it's not gonna, hey, what's up? It's not gonna go well for you. Because I said, I'm done. I'm going to make an example out of very specific people. And then people are going to learn not to lie about me. That's what's going to happen. You want to talk shit about me? You could talk all the shit you want. Just make sure it's the truth. Hi, Princess Peach. Because that's where things get sticky. You know what I'm saying? You should know what I'm saying. It's just so weird to me, honestly. It's so fucking weird. Hi, Lisa. It's so strange to me. It's like, I never claimed to be fucking perfect. I don't know what this does, but thank you. I never claimed to be perfect. I've never, as a matter of, like, I always, if it's something I did, I will gladly claim it before you even know it's coming. I don't, like, throw a rock and hide my hand. I'm very public about the moves that I make. So it's fucking strange to me. Just, like, keep going. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you got going on over there. It's weird to me, but like, you're posting videos. Like, these people don't understand. I have not been in a relationship with John since May of 2023. Am I supposed to, like, should I dig up your exes and just start talking about them? That's fucking weird. It's weird. It's so strange to me. Yes, she did. And then she also left a bunch of people out on like, that handwritten list. So I guess that means we're off the hook. I don't know. Super weird. Right, it's so fucking strange to me. It's so strange, right? And thank you. I guess he sent me a pair of shoes to my PO box for my birthday. He sent me a pair of shoes with a note. Hi, pineapples. How are you? With a note. So it is what it is. But like, I have good relationships with every man I've ever been in a relationship with. My ex-husband was mad for a minute that he had to pay me in a divorce, but we talk. I have good relationships with, like, my high school boyfriend. It's fucking weird. It's weird to me. Yeah, it's just strange to me. I'll never understand it. And maybe that's what they're mad about. Are you mad that, like, men that I'm not even with anymore speak highly of me? It's weird. I don't know. Isn't that like the way it's supposed to be? At one point in my life, I shared my life with them. It's fucking weird. I don't know. I don't understand it. Yes. I meant to text her the other day and I forgot. Right. Like, we're not best friends. We're not, but I've said for years that it's me that keeps John at a distance. That's no secret. It's not like it's no secret. You think that we don't know that we're seeing other people? It's fucking weird to me. It's weird. Right. And it's not my fault that all their exes hate them. Like, why is that? That's not the internet's fault. It's just strange behavior to me, honestly. It's just so fucking weird. And I'll never understand it. I don't get it. I don't care to understand it. Just stay over there, you know? Fucking weird. And you're like bringing people into it that don't even matter. Like, it's just so strange to me. It's so strange. And that's another thing. Hi, that's another thing I don't understand is the people that are online all day. Like, you're live all day, every day. You know, like, I don't understand that. I can't do it. Hi. Like, I come and go. Hi. It's just weird to me. I don't know. I don't know. They find a way, though. It's fucking strange. And I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's just so weird to me. And she's telling John in the chat that she's gonna have me served. For what, bitch? You're not having me served. You're delusional. You got on the internet and lied. I know, it's actually pretty hot out, but yeah, I get it. I did it so that you could see the thing. The chat. I'm usually better at it, but since I moved, I've been BL! Girl, on what grounds? Because in the text with John, you said I came for your kids. That never happens either. I came for your kids how? By offering to pay their phone bill? What the fuck are you talking about? Hi, Hope. I hope you're feeling alright. Fucking weird. Oh, yeah. Well, that's how we got started there. Is he posted their DMs. It's just strange to me. Strange behavior. It's just super strange, but whatever. Yeah, it was hilarious. I laughed about it because, like, how can you be so wrong about fucking everything? Like, you're legitimately, like, 0 for 4,000 at this point. And it's just weird to me. But then gets mad that people call them a liar or say that they're not credible. Like, you're the reason people do that. What do you mean? You say the most outlandish shit. You're over here claiming that I sent somebody nudes. Meanwhile, the video, the video debunking that was posted months ago. What are you doing? So much for like research or homework. Nobody does that anymore. It's so crazy to me. I was laughing. I'm like, she still calls me a fucking felon. It takes you 26 seconds to figure out I'm not a felon. And she still calls me a felon. Craziest shit I've ever seen. Craziest shit I've ever seen, y'all. That's not normal. That's not normal behavior. It's like weird energy. I don't know. You know? Anyway. I don't want to stay on her. I just think that it's probably a good idea for her to not dox people's jobs because you don't like their opinion. I thought that you liked different opinions. Weird. That's weird. It's sad to me though, Tabby Cat, but they do it and they don't realize, that they're the reason that they get the energy from people that they get. You understand? That's what's so crazy to me, is that they hate that they're looked at the way that they're looked at, but it's all they're doing. Like, what the fuck? Hi, Core Transcripts. It would be much better. Listen, when you fuck up, own it. We're human beings and we're supposed to make mistakes, right? I don't know if people understand that, but we're supposed to make mistakes. And as, I don't even want to call us content creators, but you know what I'm saying. People, we are supposed to, we make mistakes. But how you move after that mistake is going to show people how you are. You understand? Like, it's the pattern of that builds your reputation. Huh, Beans? Does that make sense? But what I'm never going to do is take accountability for people lying. You're going to lie? You could fucking... I'm not taking accountability for your delusions. What the fuck? What up, Sin? Also, dummies. Of course the bank statements are edited. I edited them. Are y'all good? You don't understand how that works? The bank statements were edited. Guess what? I bet that I could put the unedited, right, the opened ones, through ChatGPT, and it's not going to say edited. Y'all are dumb over there. It's embarrassing. Good afternoon. Are they? No, for real, though. For real. Like, of course they're edited. Of course the spacing's off. I covered things. It's wild to me It's crazy to me, honestly. You think people haven't seen them unedited? Weird. Crazy how that works. And that's why they never get anywhere. These smear campaigns never get anywhere. Because I send things to people, right? All the time. But exactly. I don't owe the internet my bank statements. I did that to prove I don't use the internet for money. Y'all are weird. Hi, Betty White. How are you? It's weird to me. Hi, Ray Ray. How are you? It's so weird. And like, that's the thing. They show their own instability. Honestly. Legit. Also, it's probably not a good idea to be stalking the group pages from my boarding school with your full legal name, right? You're lucky I'm not a doxing piece of shit. Just gonna leave it at that. You'll be getting booted very soon, though. Right! It's wild to me! Hi, Money Swipers. Thank you, Angel. Sorry. It's crazy to me. Of course it's edited. I edited it. You think I don't have the PDFs unedited? Y'all are fucking weird. Weird. I'm sorry. I know I changed it. I just thought it was going to be funny. I probably won't keep it like this, though. But I thought it was fun to, like, crack some jokes, if you will. Hi, Kim. It's just weird to me. And I don't know if it's, like... I've always been more of, like, a fact-based person. Like... In relationships with my kids, I used to tell them, if you tell me the truth, it's not going to be as bad. Hi, Grasshopper. You know, like, be honest with me and let's go from there. If you lie to me, you're going to be in even more trouble. My entire life. I know. I'm sorry, yo. I try really hard to be the best leader there is, but, you know, it's fucking weird to me. I don't understand it. It's weird. Like, I could understand if, like, you had a basis for it, but your delusions are not a good basis. There's no facts there. There's no truth there, but y'all could keep doing what you're doing. It ain't affecting me none. It ain't affecting me none. We still fed almost 300 people for Thanksgiving. What have y'all done? Got on the internet and bitched about me? Y'all could be doing so much more you probably couldn't, but you catch my drift. You know where I was going with it, right? Like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. It truly is wild to me. And you're telling me that life is me. It's weird. And like, wasting your time. It's going to be unfortunate. But it ain't going to affect me none. You know? It ain't gonna affect me none. It's so strange to me. And I've been sending people, like, it's so weird. It's so... And listen, y'all, I'm blessed. I really am. Because I think that my platform attracts like-minded people that want to do good things. Right? And I got so many people in my email, all kinds of different things. Right? The economy is terrible right now. Terrible. They are aware, yes. And I understand that there are so many people struggling, and I'm only one person. But the people on my platform, they know that if I don't want to use the word co-signing, but they know that if I'm co-signing a cause, that I've seen something that makes me believe that the cause is worth it. And not everybody is struggling right now. And I'm really blessed to have people that want to help and do help, because I do. You think I do a lot publicly? You should see what I do without saying a word. I heard about it. I also missed I heard Squishy did a live yesterday, and I'm upset that I missed it, to be honest. I do find it a little strange to, like, how can I word this? Posting people's deceased relatives and such, like, it's sad to me. Thank you, because this is not the Chrissy that I knew for the last 5 years. It's just not. And if multiple friends are walking away from one person, maybe there's a reason, and that person is a problem. And I did one live. I don't continue talking about y'all. All you talk about is me. That's so embarrassing. Anyway, I agree. I know, I'm upset I missed it. I don't like when people start roping into, I don't like, it's not right on either side. All right? It is not right to post anybody's deceased loved ones. I would tell you, don't post Lisa Richards' loved ones. It's not always. And money, here's the thing. I don't think so. I might be able to ask her. Right, I know she was. And what was done to Rebecca May was fucked up too. It's not just me. There are many people that are no longer friends with her anymore because of her behavior. She talks about everybody, her friends. I agree, Linda Lou. I'm just saying that. And then when Rebecca May was getting blamed for an account that she had nothing to do with, you just let her get blamed, and you know who's behind the account? Like, that's fucked up. That's not a friend to me. That's not a friend to me. I put myself in front of people, right, in order to try to shield them. I did it with Tracy when it came to Reaper, right? I sure did. I said, y'all, just hear her out. I probably would have never gone public with me and Reaper's friendship ended if I didn't feel like I was trying to clear a path for her to get done. And then when the shoe was on the other foot, she held hundreds of hours of lives lying about me. One of these things are not like the other. Thank you, swipers. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And I don't want to, I was just making a point as far as that. I don't want to, I have tried to put people in contact so that they could get a resolution. And just for me, y'all, like, I'm so tired. There are very few people that I would not accept an apology from and just move on and be cordial with. Very few people. By a few, I mean probably like 4 or 5. And that was wrong. That was wrong too. But how do you get your friends out here getting blamed for an account that you know who it is, and you're not telling that person, you better make a fucking video and claim that account? Because wasn't that your bestie? And that's it. I don't want to, it's the lack of a better term, okay? It's like narcissistic supply. She discards people. And I didn't know, I didn't know that she had been lying about me for months to people. And I'm grateful when I did the live where I addressed the John situation. Hi, Anita. I got an email from Rebecca May. And I was mad. When I first read it, y'all, I was mad. I said, let me sleep on it. And I'll answer it tomorrow. And that's what I did. And I'm glad that I did that because it was a lot more productive. I really try to have productive conversations. If those conversations are not going to be productive, I don't see the point in talking, right? And I was lied to. Psycho Bunny made up a whole fucking story about Rebecca May wanting my autograph, right? And I was like, autograph? Like, I'm just a regular person. Why would anybody, like, why the fuck does anybody want my autograph? Like, it gave me weird vibes. It was a lie. It was a lie. But that's your friend, right? That's just my opinion. Hi, Beauty Junkie. It's just, I don't want people like that around me. I just don't. And unfortunately, the way that things happened, I'm far from the only one. I agree, Jessie Bella, I agree. But guess what? No, I understand. But guess what? They'll see it too. It wasn't even a short amount of time. And let's even go back to the big blue eyes thing, right? She was blasted, and that wasn't exactly the correct information, right? And then she did it with Lolly. She did it with me. And it's real. You know what's really unfortunate to me is the people that pick that side. She's doing it to y'all too. She's doing it to y'all too. Y'all just don't know it yet. You will. And y'all are going to stay right where you're at because consequences for your own actions. I don't want anything to do with it. But she did it with quite a few of us. And it's unfortunate, but it's going to end the same. Period. The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. And that's the truth. I wonder if Tracy knows that she's telling people that she's giving her money. Because that's a little weird, right? It's a little strange that you're sitting on a live talking about money that JJ took. But so is that, I wonder if that's the truth. You know? Nothing changes if nothing changes. I appreciate you. Hi, Mama. And it sucks, but listen, y'all. I used to be like that. Thank you. I used to be very comfortable in chaos. I used to create this chaos around me because that was my homeostasis, if you will. Thank you, Beauty Junkie, right? And it wasn't until I did the healing on the inside, okay, that I didn't do that anymore. And hi, Mel, if you go back and you read my messages with her, right, there are things that she would come to me and ask me advice here, there, whatever, and then she would blatantly ignore me. So why are you, same, grandbabies, thank you. So why are you even asking me? It is so hard to change, but I promise you it's worth it. I used to be much more reactive than I am now. And I'm glad because I didn't want to live like that. Like, it's super weird. Yes, it's weird how like I was comfortable in the chaos and sought chaos in relationships. Hi, Nicole, right? But I craved peace. I just didn't know how to get there. Does that make sense? And when I spoke to her, one of the first conversations I had with her, I told her, get EMDR. It changed my life. And when I say that, I fucking mean it, y'all. EMDR changed my life. I bet she never made the first appointment. And after I talked to Rebecca, and I knew that they had like Rebecca had distanced or whatever, she was in a live, like she didn't even care. She doesn't care. She does not care because people are replaceable to her. Nothing changes if nothing changes. EMDR. EMDR is a trauma-based therapy. And it legitimately, it changed my life, y'all. So before EMDR, I was a chronic relapser. I could not stay clean for longer than, I had 3 years at one point, but there was no recovery there. It was just abstinence. Does that make sense? Do you understand what I mean when I say that? Like, I hadn't done any real work. You understand? Right? I was just abstinent. I wound up relapsing. After that 3 years, I stayed. I would get 90 days relapse, 60 days relapse, a month relapse. I was stuck in this cycle, right? And a lot of it had to do with my trauma that I never addressed. And every time I got clean, I would say, like when I first got clean, I'm going to hold on to this, right? Like I'm not going to I'll talk about anything except X, Y, and Z. You understand? and I'd relapse. And then the next time I get clean, I'd be like, all right, I'll verbalize it, but I don't address the underneath there, right? I'm just going to say it, and that should be enough. I'm not going to do it does. It changes your pathway. It changes the reaction, if you have, I agree, and I'm sorry, my words. It changes, triggers, right? Okay, so it changes the neural pathways because it gets your left brain to communicate your right brain, and it rewires your brain so that you don't have those reactions to the triggers. And it's not easy. Listen, it's probably one of the hardest things I've ever done, but I promise you, it is fucking worth it. It is worth it. When I used in 2023, right? I overdosed, okay? And I knew then, there's so many variables here, but the one thing that I know is I don't want a fucking rig in my arm, right? I never used and then got clean right after. I ran a year, 2 years, whatever. I used, and immediately I was like, this is not what I want. I knew this is not what I want. You're good. I'm almost done anyway. Can it be done without addiction or just, Wendy, I'm not sure. And obviously, like, I'm not a medical professional. It's just my experience. But until I couldn't do EMDR until I had clean time. They will not touch you if you're not stable. You have to be stable, right? But I can't explain. I don't know, like, all of the right mechanisms behind it. All I know is that it changed everything for me. Like, everything for me. It was not easy. You do have to go through everything, right? Like, but here's the thing. When you're living with, like, real PTSD, okay? Those triggers are there, right? But if you do the EMDR and you walk through all of it, it's like you do it once. I don't want to get confused with what I'm saying. It's like once you get through it, it's worth it. Does that make sense? Yeah, I don't think she is either. Listen, if I was a mental health professional helping her, I would be looking at her like she's fucking crazy. When I say it is on outpatient, yes. I think it took me like 3 months. It might have been 3 months. But there is nothing when I talk about, thank you, Darby. When I talk about, like, my recovery journey, right? This is just for me. The 3 things that were crucial parts of that recovery: Matt, 12-step work. Even though I don't practice the 12-step program today, that work still helped me get everything out and change my behaviors. And EMDR. Those 3 things changed my life. It's not a quick fix, but it is worth it. Just put it in EMDR. Google it, like EMDR therapist near you. And I know, if you're in the US, I know Canada, it's like really difficult to find. And everybody's different. But I have met thousands. 34 years is amazing. Congratulations. I have met thousands of people with PTSD. Okay? I have never, Queen of being banned, I have never met one person with PTSD or CPTSD that intentionally triggers themselves. Not one. Every one of them avoids, okay? They avoid those triggers. Gabby would be the first I've ever seen to intentionally trigger themselves. Take that as you may. The first. Exactly, Basic Betty. And I understand. It happens. I get it. There is smells are a really big one too. But she is the only one I've ever seen. Ever. Intentionally, congratulations, put themselves in a triggering situation. Not just once. We're not talking about, and granted, I'm saying what she says, y'all, not what I'm saying, okay? She didn't do it just once, okay? She does it every fucking day. No way. No way. Even, let's just say, even if somebody that does have, like, PTSD unintentionally triggers themselves, guess what they're not going to do again? That trigger. They will do everything to avoid triggers. It's not, you're right, Leanne, and just my opinion, her personality just sort of really gets in the way of her acceptance of reality. And it's going to be really difficult for her to get there. It really is. And it sucks, but she's not even trying. She's not even trying. And here's the thing. This is what blows my mind, y'all. She gets on this motherfucker and people don't even want her here. Like, people come to me and ask me, are you going live? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Right? People that are asking her to go live, they're trolling her. They're trolling her. I can't imagine getting on an app every day to victimize myself in a situation that hold on, y'all, that I am creating for myself. It blows my mind. And here's another thing that, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm hot. Here's another thing I don't get. This is how you know that she's not really, like, there. I just forgot what I was going to say. When there's a lot of people that have trauma and past traumas, y'all are going to understand what I'm saying, and I'm going to try to put it in a way. I know, I'm like sweating now. When you have a traumatic event, right? And for a while, you victimize yourself, right? There ain't a fucking way in hell I would go back to being a victim. There's so much more power on the other side. When you go from being a victim to being a survivor, like, there is a clear difference there. Right, same, April. And I don't it's sick. But, like, and that's the crazy thing, is that the other side is so much better, empowering, period. Exactly. I don't understand people that are stuck in this, and they have the ability, like, the mental gymnastics that it takes to fucking twist themselves into the victim every time is wild to me. Like, put that energy into something better and get yourself better. They don't want to be better. They are comfortable with fucking, he ain't a man. That is no version of a man. Listen to me. If you're laying on your couch and letting your girl get on the internet to lie in order to gain money, sympathy, gifts, whatever, to take care of your kid when he's got his own check that you motherfuckers take, okay? That's like demasculating. What's the word? Emasculate. That is emasculating. She has zero respect for that man. And I say man loosely, okay? The way she talks to him is disgusting. The way she treats him is disgusting. Okay. And he just sits there and takes it. I never understand it. I'll never understand it. And neither one of them, there is no mutual respect there. It's gross to me. Same. Hi, Jerry. I'm about to end. I got to get back to these orders. Not orders, but send the money. Hi, Caddy, how are you? No respect. I know. Somebody, thanks, Sin. Somebody said that she was wearing the same shirt since the 10th. It's the fucking 17th, y'all. Listen, the body fluid needs to stop, honestly. And I've never seen somebody, hi Ginger, I've never seen somebody be that age. I swear I was more mature at 19. How do they have no, she has no idea, Denny says it, she has no idea about her own anatomy or physiology. Hi, thank you. And like, you had a baby. It blows my mind, y'all. It blows my mind. Right, I feel like my kids are definitely more mature than that, but we, like, our age, we matured a lot. I don't know, I guess it was just a different time. Hi, Sheena. You know, like, we were different, we were raised different, but like, I feel like my daughter is more mature. My daughter's 21. Like, what are y'all doing over there? And it just doesn't, I guess that's true. Something's going on with this order, y'all. I'm gonna have to get off to figure it out. Right, it blows my, and like, you had a baby. How do you not know? It just doesn't make sense to me. Listen to me. I gotta take care of this order, y'all. I'll see you soon.